Hi, I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and this cute bear is the new pattern in the Funny Faces Quilt Block of the Month Club. So new, today is March 1st, 2024, and if you're already in the club, you should have already received an email with a link to download this pattern. If you join the club anytime in the month of March 2024, this is the pattern that you're going to get instantly. And if you're watching this video way after March 2024 and you're looking for this pattern, you can find it at shinyhappyworld.com. So here's how to make it. Okay, this is the video showing you how to assemble this bear block if you are using a light box. So my setup, I've got a light box, I've got the brightness turned all the way up, I've got my placement guide, and I've got a clear silicone mat. I've got all of my pieces prepared. That means I've cut them out on the solid lines, and I have ignored the dashed lines. All of those dotted lines are placement guides, except for one, and that is the mouth line. That solid line there is a stitching line, not a placement guide. And so I need to transfer that to the fabric side of my piece, and I'm just doing that with a fine tip Sharpie. And it's fine that this is permanent because I'm going to stitch over that with black thread, so you'll never even see it. All right, now I've got all of my pieces prepared. I'm ready to start laying them down, and I do that in number order because when you're using a light box, those numbers tell you what piece is what, and they also tell you what order to place them in. So we are starting with piece number 1, which is his shoulders. So I'm making a black bear for this version. These blacks are all from my Elephant Blenders collection. This is piece number 2 is his ear. So the Elephant collection is all of my gray blenders, and that includes everything from white to black. So these are all of the black on black ones, or black on very dark gray sometimes. So 2 and 3 were the ears. Now 4 is the big head. He's got a big squarish kind of head. There we go. All right, now, especially with this being a darker color, if you're having trouble seeing the lines show through, you might need to just touch it, just push it down. It needs actual physical contact between the layers, and that'll make the light shine right through those lines. So next up is piece number 5, which is his big kind of cinnamon colored muzzle. And then we have piece number 6 is his nose. And that's one where I'm definitely having to push down, to tap down to be able to see through those layers. And 7 and 8 are his eyes. And there is an option in the pattern to add eyelashes. I'll show you one at the end of this video where I added the eyelashes so you can see what that looks like. All right, that is all the pieces in place. I'm going to carefully lift up the silicone mat and carry it to my ironing board. I'm going to fuse everything in place right on the silicone mat. Just follow the directions for whatever brand of fusible adhesive you're using. I use Heat and Bond Light in all of my quilts. Then I'm going to let it cool, and then I will peel it off the silicone mat and put it on the background block that I'm going to use. Then I'll do that final fuse to the fabric, do all of the outline stitching on my sewing machine, and then I will bring it back here and show you the finished block and also show you 2 other color options that I made. All right, here is one finished bear. So this is the brown bear version. And on this one, I did stitch the eyelashes. Remember, that's something you can stitch or you can ignore, totally up to you. But let me show you a couple of other color combinations that I did. So here is one black bear version that I made. So the fabrics are all not actually black because I wanted the eyes to show up on them. They're just very, very dark gray, but they read as black when you're looking at them. And he's got kind of a cinnamon colored muzzle, which is very, very common for black bears, which is the kind of bear that lives where I live. And I've got one more version. So here is another black bear. This one's on a green background, and on this one I gave it a brown colored muzzle. So this kind of cinnamon color is one of the fox blenders. It's more of a reddish brown, kind of a rusty color, and this is one of the grizzly blenders, which is just more of a straightforward brown. So both of those give you very much a black bear look. Again, this is the pattern for the March 2024 Funny Faces Quilt Block of the Month Club. I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and I will see you next time.